Bivol. It's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The Untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing games are missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, I never really gave my take on this whole situation and subject in an extended video, so I wanted to really sink my teeth into this topic, which is the fact that Gilberto Ramirez this past weekend, he missed weight for his fight with Gabe Rosado. And the thing is, he didn't just miss weight. Like, it's always a bad thing in boxing to miss weight because it shows that a fighter is undisciplined. It shows that a fighter really isn't living the life of that which is a professional fighter at the highest levels, which Gilberto Ramirez absolutely is. And it really just, it makes the fighter look bad, So Gilberto was supposed to fight Gabe Rosado at 175. He came to the weigh-in. He came in at a weight of 187 pounds. So that's 12 pounds over the weight limit of light heavyweight. Mind you, this is already a fight that people deemed to be a big mismatch, myself included. I thought it was a mismatch. And Zotto was a 40-1 favorite at the as far as the odds go. So you mean to tell me you miss weight by 12 pounds for a fight that you're a 40-1 favorite in? That's a horrible look, and it begs the question, right? It begs the question because one thing about Zotto, and I will give him credit because this is the truth. Zotto has never had problems making weight. He's always made weight in all of his fights, going back to his days at Top Rank and as a prospect, as a contender, as a champion at 168, and as a contender at 175. He's always made weight. He's always been a professional. He's always, done what he needed to do as a fighter. But now, all of a sudden, he's not doing it. So that begs the question, of why did he not make the weight, and more importantly, why was he so over the weight? Why was he so over the weight limit? Because 12 pounds is quite a lot, and then okay, if he was, he was 12 pounds over the weight limit. Is it possible that maybe the Dmitry Bivol fight ruined him? Is it possible that maybe the fact that he got beat up badly, got outboxed, got outclassed, really was never truly in the fight? Did any of that contribute to this whole thing with Zotto? I think that's a genuine question to ask because we see what Bivol does to fighters. When he beat Canelo, and I'm not even trying to be funny or like make a joke, but this is the truth. Like when he beat Canelo, Canelo had to go see a psychiatrist, right? Canelo had to go see a psychiatrist, and he started making all these crazy excuses, right? Zotto is now missing weight by 12 pounds. So it's kind of scary. What exactly is Bivol doing to these guys that has them acting so funny after their fights with him? It is something to behold because, Bivol outboxed him. Bivol outfought him. Bivol hurt him. Bivol really just disarmed him and beat him in every single department. So that for a guy like Zotto, who's been champion, who's fought at a high level for a long time, I'm sure that hurt his pride. But Zotto had a statement to say about this whole situation, and I want to read it for you guys, and then we'll dissect from there. He stated the following, and I quote, "No excuses. I had never missed weight in any of my 45 pro fights. This is the first and last time. I have always prided myself on being a professional, but today was not my finest moment. On that note, I'd like to apologize to all my fans and supporters, Golden Boy Promotions, and DAZN for this unfortunate event. I never gave up trying to make weight, cutting until the final moment, but I just couldn't lose enough to make the contracted weight." End quote. So there you have it. Now, I wasn't crying about it because Zotto versus Rosado wasn't a fight that I was all the way excited about. I'm actually kind of glad it's not happening because I didn't want to see Rosado fight Zotto at 175. I just thought it was a unnecessary fight and a crazy mismatch, and it's bad for boxing, right? But now with all this happening, you got to ask the question is, where is Gilberto Ramirez's dedication level to the sport? And B, I was saying this before the Bivol fight. That Zotto is such a big fighter that he can fight at cruiserweight, and he'd be a good size cruiserweight. He'd be a solid size cruiserweight. He's a absolute gargoyle, a behemoth of a man at light heavyweight. So I think if there was ever a time in his life and in his career where he needs to get up out the light heavyweight division, it's right now for a couple of reasons. Number one, you already lost Bivol. You're not beating better BF. That's number one. Number two, you probably can't make the weight anymore in a healthy fashion. And I think for your own mental sanity, because for what happened with this whole situation, you need to go to a weight class where you're gonna feel a little bit stronger, and mentally it'll just be better for you. Which I think be the cruiserweight division, which is where you got guys like Badu Jack who are champion and whatnot. You got some beatable champions. Some guys you got good champions. You got Lawrence Okola. You got J.O. Pataya and whatnot. But I mean, you got like a guy like Arsene Goulamirian. You got Badu Jack. You got some beatable fighters up there. So I feel like that's the route Zoro needs to go to put his career in the most healthy place. And mind you, again, he didn't fight, and the Golden Boy card actually wound up turning to be one of the best cards of the year. So I actually feel like Rosado versus Zoro would have actually hurt the card because it was such a great fight, and it gave young fighters like Eric Tudor the chance to shine and have more eyeballs on him against fighters like Damani Kato Kane. And what was a great fight where he had a cut and he overcame adversity. So that was great for young fighters like him and Oscar Duarte, who became the first man to stop Alex Martin. This is good for these younger fighters. Get some new eyeballs on some fresh blood in boxing. But yeah, that's my thought on the whole Zoro situation. I feel like the Dmitry Bivol fight may have put a big dent in his psyche so far as like pursuing boxing at the highest level. And B, he should have moved. He shouldn't even have signed for this fight. This is completely unnecessary to fight at 175 against Gabe Rosado, who's not even a 75-pounder. Go to cruiserweight. Go try to pursue Badu Jack or Arsene Goulamirian and get a title up there. Become 2-division champion. If you can do that, because I'm not sure. You guys can let me know, but I can't think of any Mexican cruiserweight champion. So if there's been any, let me know. But yeah, if Zoro can get a title up there, then he can make some big fights happen with the other champions and really put that last stamp on the final part of his career moving forward. But yeah, let me know what you guys want to think in the comments down below. I want to hear from you guys. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me. But I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. For more great boxing content just like this video, click right here and make sure you subscribe. Much love from sunny South Florida.